Hello everyone, my name is Cameron and welcome back to the channel, and yes, I am currently not in my basement. Reason being is because I currently have a leak down there and it's really distracting, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to record the video down there because I didn't want to have to deal with the dripping noise the entire time. So I brought my camera stand, which I actually had to shorten so it could be at the right level for my face, upstairs to use it so I don't have to, hold my phone in my hand. So today is going to be the Superstar Shakeup review. I'm so sorry it's so late. It was supposed to come out Wednesday. I was going to do it Wednesday, but I was busy all day Wednesday. Then I was going to do it yesterday, but I wasn't feeling good. So today, I'm finally doing it. I finally have the time to actually record it. I'm so sorry. I was also going to do it, the other reason I didn't do it Wednesday or Thursday is because the leak started like around Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Not entirely sure why there's a pipe leaking downstairs. I think it's clogged. I can't really get it fixed until Monday, because that's when I can actually have the people come and fix it. So today, I'm gonna have to be doing this video upstairs. If it's not fixed by the time the loot crate gets here, which hopefully it will be, I will be doing the loot crate upstairs as well. Maybe not out here, probably my room. So let's get with it. Get on with it, I should say. Okay, first night of the Superstar Shakeup was on Monday night. Raw this previous Monday. We had 19 people come to Raw and 1 person go to SmackDown with the Superstar Shakeup. Oh, I guess technically 2 people, and there's more. I guess there's more than 9. I guess technically 21 people going to, or 22 people going to Raw because of managers. So yeah. Alright, so first person who showed up on Raw from SmackDown Live, the United States Champion, Jinder Mahal. Now, the weird thing is, when I look on Wikipedia and stuff for like the list of WWE personnel, it still showed the Singh brother, who is currently injured, on SmackDown and not on Raw. I don't know why. I'm assuming both Singhs are going to be with Jinder when Samir. I think Samir is the one that's injured right now, when Samir is actually able to be there again. But for now, Sunil and Jinder are both on Raw. Not exactly a very good start for Raw. And basically Jinder bitches the entire time, and Kurt says, hey, you've got a match tonight for United States Championship, and out comes Jeff Hardy. Jeff wins, becoming a Grand Slam champion. Funnily enough, he is, with Chris Jericho, they are the only 2 people to have a Grand Slam in both the current and past format, but Jeff Hardy also has won every single championship except for Universal, in like the format that you could have. In both formats, he's won every single championship except for Universal so far, to make him a hugely popular Grand Slam champion in massive amount. I think that's wrong, though. I think Chris has also won all of them. I know he's won the European. Maybe not the light heavyweight. And maybe not the hardcore. But I know he's won the European. So yeah, I think there's a few that he hasn't won. But him and Jeff Hardy, good job to both of them. They're both fantastic wrestlers. Jeff Hardy, congrats on becoming a Grand Slam champion. Next, along with Dolph Ziggler from NXT, we have Drew McIntyre. It's kind of like a very sort of Diesel Shawn Michaels ripoff nowadays. Like 20 years after the initial Diesel and Michaels. It's kind of cool actually seeing them together. They had a match, or not? They didn't have a match. They attacked Titus Worldwide. I guess Titus Worldwide attacked them, and they kind of retaliated. They finished it off with a zigzag into a Claymore, which I thought was really cool. It was a really cool tag finish. I'm really excited to see what Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler do together. Miz came out. I think he had the two new members, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, on Raw. They are now Raw superstars, which led to Cole kind of saying, but they don't have Raw contract. They're not signed to the company. They can't. Cole, do you not know how contracts work? They literally gave them a contract and employed them with the company. How do you not understand that? Like how? But yes, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn are now on Raw. But The Miz, sadly, is leaving to SmackDown. Not just the Miz, not the Miz Taraj as well, which is why I'm saying technically 2 people went to SmackDown, because Maurice is also going to SmackDown with him as his valet. Next, we have Tyler Breeze and Fandango, the Fashion Police. Also coming with them are Connor and Victor. They didn't get mentioned on the actual show, but they did also go to Raw, which means the Fashion Files 4 gets to stay together. Hopefully this leads to the Fashion Files actually being on the weekly programming again, because they have 3 hours. Might as well kill it with some beautifulness from Breeze and Dango. They actually won their first match in a long time, beating the former Raw Tag Team Champions, DeBar, which shocked me, to be honest. I was assuming, they came out. It was a backstage segment, and they dissed on the Bar's outfits. And it was funny. Dango asked Sheamus, he's like, you got a permit for that mohawk? Like, he didn't say mohawk, he said mohawk. And it was so weird. They made fun of their kilts, calling them skirts, and yeah, it was just really shocking that the Bar lost to Breeze and Dango. I don't hate the fact that they lost. That they lost to Breeze and Dango. I love the Fashion Police. They are one of my favorite tag teams right now. And it was really cool to see them get a win on their Raw debut, especially since it's their first one in a long time. Also coming to Raw, these weren't actually mentioned. They weren't actually on the show. Chad Gable, Zack Ryder, and Mojo Rawley. Don't know how I feel about Mojo. Zack, I think, could do wonders here. Maybe an Intercontinental Championship run wouldn't be too bad. It seems like Chad's probably going to team up with Jason again. Maybe a heel version of American Alpha. Basically all I could see them really doing. Because only Chad came over. Shelton stayed on SmackDown. That's the only thing I could really hope for, to be honest, is that Chad and Jason reform. Not because I don't think Chad deserves a singles run. I do. I think he could do wonders with a singles run. But because I feel like if Jason Jordan stays by himself any longer, people are going to boo him even more than they already do. He sucks. And the only real way I can see them having any form of good content is if they become American Alpha again. Next, attacking somebody. Oh, attacking Sasha and Bayley after Sasha and Bayley had a match. The Riot Squad, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan are now all on Raw. They attacked Sasha and Bayley during their match. I think Bayley lost by DQ because of that. And I don't think it was a double DQ situation. I think she just got disqualified. Yeah, they attacked them. Not really much more to say. For some reason, Liv Morgan's tongue was blue. Don't know why. Natty. She actually got attacked by Absolution after beating Sonya Deville. After beating Sonya Deville, she got attacked by Absolution. And then, to everyone's surprise, Ronda Rousey came down and helped her. Apparently, Ronda Rousey and her actually work out together and they spar together and stuff. There was a little bit of a backstage segment with Kurt kind of introducing them. Didn't realize they knew each other. It was really cool. I'm really happy to see Natty on Raw. She's a fantastic in-ring performer. And if they're kind of setting up for like a tag team women's division, I don't really hate the idea of Ronda and Natty being a tag team. I think they could do wonders. Brett and Roddy Piper did a lot of cool stuff back in the day together. So I really think that Natty along with Ronda could do some really, really good work together. It helps Ronda to not always have to be by herself in a match. Not that I don't think she can hold her own. I just think it'd probably help a lot if it's more or less, if she has someone to rely on just in case she needs it. We already got Ziggler announced on a commercial. Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin's coming to Raw. Don't know what they're going to do with him. I'm very excited. I like Baron Corbin. I like him a lot more than I used to. So I can see them doing some big things. Apparently, Vince McMahon really likes Baron Corbin, so I wouldn't be shocked if they ended up having him go for the Universal Championship at some point. Mike Kanellis got announced. We already covered them. And there was a match announced, I forgot to say. A 5-on-5 match. The Miz, Taraj, and Cammy versus... who was it? Braun Strowman, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Bobby Lashley, and surprise coming over from SmackDown Live, Bobby Roode. I'm really excited for Roode to be on Raw. I really am. I think they could do some really good work with him on Raw. Maybe turn him heel, have him, I don't know, maybe set up a tag team. Maybe even set up a stable at some point. Maybe have him, Ziggler, and McIntyre be a stable. Or if James Storm does decide to come back to WWE, have Roode and Storm tag up again. Don't know what they would call their tag name. Hopefully it would be something really good along the lines of Beer Money Inc. But honestly, I really like the fact that Bobby Roode's on Raw. Hopefully they turn him heel. Also, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt are going to be facing D-Bar at the Greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia for the Raw Tag Team titles. But it's kind of already decided who's going to win that, and I'll get to that in a little bit. They won with a really cool elevated Twist of Fate move. I really liked it. It was kind of like a wheelbarrow Twist of Fate type thing. Wyatt picked him up by his legs, and then Hardy did that after Sister Abigail. It was a really cool move. I'm really excited for Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt to be a tag team. I hope they decide to start calling him Woken Wyatt. I think that'd be really cool. Alright, and finally on SmackDown Live. Shelton Benjamin comes out saying, I want competition, and Randy Orton comes out. But he gets interrupted by the new United States Champion, Jeff Hardy. I don't know how I feel about Jeff Hardy being separated from Matt. Like, yes, I get Matt and Bray are kind of teaming up right now for the tag belts, but I would have liked the Woken Universe to be Brother Nero, because we did see Brother Nero at the Ultimate Deletion. I would like it to be Brother Nero, Woken Wyatt, as I've come to call him, and Woken Matt Hardy. I think it'd be a lot better than just Hardy and Wyatt. Matt Hardy and Wyatt, I should say. But I like the direction they're taking this. You know, giving Jeff a singles run probably won't be the worst idea. Maybe come to have him back up Matt if Bray and Matt really do, if Bray does really turn on Matt. I wouldn't mind that. Coming over next, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Not really a shock that Absolution's coming over to SmackDown. The real question is, will the new GM Paige be giving them, you know, special treatment? Hopefully no, but you never know really with the way it's going. I really do like the fact that Absolution's sticking together. Yeah. I don't got much else to say. Samoa Joe faced off against Sin Cara, pretty much destroyed him. Yeah, it was really cool. I like the fact that Samoa Joe's on SmackDown. I think he's going to be better utilized here. And let me point this out to you really quick. What I mean by better utilized, oh, my neck. Oh, there we go. Is I think, first off, there's a lot more match opportunity on SmackDown Live that he's going to get. First off, Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles, Samoa Joe versus Daniel Bryan, Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura, Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy, Samoa Joe versus Shelton Benjamin. You know, I get that a lot of these people he's faced before in the past, especially Styles, Nakamura, and Bryan, but I feel like he could definitely do some good work here. Maybe even a WWE Championship run, to be the only person besides Seth Rollins. There's a lot, I'll get onto this in a minute with what I'm saying, besides Seth Rollins to hold the WWE, Ring of Honor, and NXT Championships. There's a lot more people that can do this, mind you. Finn Balor could, I believe. Actually, I think it's Ring of Honor, New Japan, NXT, and WWE. I'll have to look this up later, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You know, Finn Balor could, I believe. Samoa Joe can. Nakamura can. Daniel Bryan could have if he actually went to NXT, the version of NXT that they have now. Kevin Owens could. Sami Zayn, I believe, also could. You know, it's a really cool thing when you have the fact that these people could, you know, have championships all over the world. Had AJ Styles not skipped over NXT, he could have also done this. And yeah. No, Bobby Roode can't. I think Bobby Roode could be TNA, Ring of Honor, and WWE, though. NXT, I mean, not Ring of Honor. Next, Sanity is coming up to SmackDown Live, but not all of them. Nikki Cross is sadly missing from this. No real telling as to why she's missing from it yet. Sorry, I just realized something weird with her name. But whatever. No real telling as to why she's not going to be coming up with the rest of Sanity. I think it's something to kind of bridge, from what I've heard, it's something to kind of bridge the gap between the people who haven't really been seen on NXT tapings as much as other people and the people who have. Mostly her and Kairi Sane and a few other women have been seen actually on, you know, weekly television, getting the promos and all that in. So it seems like she's going to be staying down there for a little bit longer. Hopefully, after she helps, you know, kind of bridge that gap a little bit, she comes up to SmackDown Live to rejoin Sanity. Because Sanity without Nikki Cross is just weird. It's not fully Sanity in my opinion. So hopefully we don't have to miss out on Nikki Cross coming up to Sanity to be on Sanity with the to the main roster to be with Sanity on SmackDown. You know, hopefully we get it soon in the future. Is what I'm trying to say. Next, Big Cass. Now we had a really weird moment backstage. So Big Cass, first off, this is his first time being seen in a long, long time. He's been injured for a long time. But he comes up behind Daniel Bryan, and he's like, "So you're what?" He's like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, to Daniel Bryan's head, he's like, "So you're what all the fuss is about?" Oh, it was so cringy. Cause like, do your eyes not work or something, Cass? It was so cringy. It was weird to see Cass go like, and have to realize, oh, he's a lot shorter than me. I didn't really like it. It was kind of stupid in my opinion. But it was really cool. I thought it was really cool. Next, so Charlotte, so Carmella had I can't believe I'm saying this, a Melibration, thanking herself completely. Charlotte came out saying, "Oh, you should probably give a bit of a thanks to the Iconics." And then the Iconics came out, jumped her, leading to Becky Lynch running out to save Charlotte, which she did. And then, was it Billie Kay? I think it was Billie Kay had a match with Charlotte. I cannot fucking tell them apart. I really don't give a shit. They look nothing alike, but I can't tell them apart because they're both annoying, and I just don't care. Which Charlotte won, leading to afterwards Carmella running in, hitting her with the belt, and Becky trying to save her, the Iconics jumping her, and the Iconics jumping Becky, and you know, the three of them attacking the two of them, and then the Empress of Tomorrow makes her SmackDown debut. Now technically she already kind of made her debut on SmackDown, but this is her actual debut where she's actually coming to SmackDown. I think this is kind of what everyone thought was going to happen. You know, she was going to win the SmackDown Women's Championship, and then she was going to debut the next on Tuesday after Mania. Most likely with Carmella failing the cash-in is what a lot of people assumed. But yeah, it was really cool. I like Asuka on SmackDown. She's fantastic, and I'm excited to see what they really kind of do with her on SmackDown. Probably going to give her a title run, is my best guess. So yeah. Next, the club. Not Finn Balor, just Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. So I don't. Here's the issue. They just reformed Balor Club. Okay, they just formed Balor Club not too long ago, and they already have Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows going to SmackDown. Most likely, they're gonna rejoin up with Uncle Allen to reform their version of the club. If you don't know who Uncle Allen is, it's AJ Styles, by the way. To have those three kind of be a team again, which I don't really mind. I would have, however, liked Finn to come over with them and have it be Finn, Luke, Carl, and AJ as a form of the club. It just seems like what they should do. You know, they should have the four of them be a tag team again, like be a tag team together and be a stable. It'd be really cool. It'd be a lot like NWO back in the day, in my opinion, and I'd really, really like it. Hopefully, that's their long-term plan, is that long-term they want to have Finn come over and join, or maybe have the three of them go over to Raw. I don't fucking know, but hopefully that's what happens. Next, and this is why I said the ending for that tag team match in Saudi Arabia is kind of already spoiled. Coming over to SmackDown Live, The Bar. Just why? I don't understand why they decided to have Cesaro and Sheamus in that match and also just come straight to SmackDown. Like, we already know who's winning that match now. It's a week away. It's literally 1 week away, and we already know who's winning that match. So, yeah, it really sucks. Oh, my neck. I need to keep cracking it. It really sucks that we already know that Wyatt and Hardy are winning that match. I'm excited to see their tag title reign, but... Next, the Immortal One is on SmackDown Live. That's right, fellas, and whatever the female version of fellas is. Lassies? Whatever. R-Truth is on SmackDown Live. They had a stupid segment where the New Day's like, oh my god, it's the Immortal One. And it was R-Truth. I was like, I hate my life. It's like, this sucks. They had a really weird backstage segment with R-Truth, the New Day, and Ty Dillinger. It was, I don't know how to describe it really. It was odd. But yeah, R-Truth is on SmackDown. They did have a very odd backstage segment. If you want to look it up, I highly suggest you do. It's kind of funny, but it's also kind of stupid. But yeah. And finally, the final announcement, they didn't pop up this week. They kind of, I guess, had their I believe they're not going to pop up until, actually no, I think Wednesday was their match. I'm not entirely sure, but Zelina Vega as well as Andrade Cien Almas are coming up to SmackDown Live. And the reason I say I don't know what day they're coming is because I don't know if it was this previous Wednesday or if it's next Wednesday. Candice LeRae and Zelina Vega, both making their in-ring debuts, by the way, on NXT, are going to be having a match. I believe it was this Wednesday, but I could be wrong. This past Wednesday, I'm probably wrong. It's probably next Wednesday, but I'm not entirely sure. But that's why I'm saying I don't know what day they're debuting. It was this previous Wednesday. I'm assuming they're going to pop up next week. They're going to pop up on Tuesday. But if it is next Wednesday, then I'm assuming it's going to be the end of the month that they're going to pop up. So yeah. Also, there was a 2-on-2 match. AJ Styles came out and had a match with Rusev at the start. Got the calf crusher in really, really fast. Aiden English broke it up, broke it up to DQ Rusev, which means AJ won by DQ. And then Daniel Bryan came out to save him. He was asked why, and this is when Big Cass popped up. He said because he respects AJ. And then AJ and Daniel got put in a tag team match against Rusev Day. AJ was waiting on the apron. Shinsuke Nax comes out of the crowd and wrenches it in to AJ's nuts. Daniel goes to check on him, make sure he's okay. The ref didn't see it though. Daniel turns around. Big boot from Big Cass. Bell gets rung. AJ and Daniel win by DQ. Shinsuke walks away and Big Cass just kind of stands there in the middle of the ring, looking like the big asshole he is. It seems like also Miz wasn't here. He did kind of deliver a message to Daniel saying, I'll see you when I see you, I'll see you next week, because he's with Maurice. It's funny, he went to go say he said ass, and then Maurice told him to watch his mouth. It's like, that's funny. But yeah, so it seems like maybe they're going to try to have Daniel Bryan feud with Big Cass, or maybe Big Cass is going to team up with Miz? I don't know. But yeah, it seems like they're going to maybe have Daniel Bryan and Cass feud a bit, and then transition it to Daniel Miz, or maybe just Daniel Miz immediately. I don't know. Also, we have news on both Backlash and the Greatest Royal Rumble. I'll start with Backlash. Roman Reigns vs. Samoa Joe is still on. Seth Rollins versus The Miz is also still on for the Intercontinental Championship. U.S. Championship match has been changed. It's been taken off the card. Who knows what's going to happen? But I'll get on to that in a minute. Also, Kane has been removed from the Royal Rumble match, as well as Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt being removed because he's in the tag team match. Kane, for unspecified reasons. Y2J is back into that because Rusev is now back in the casket match against The Undertaker because the issues have been cleared up. We have a WWE Championship match set up, and it's going to be AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and a Cruiserweight Championship match partially set up, which is going to be Cedric Alexander versus an opponent to be decided. There's an Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way ladder match still, with 2 members from Raw and 2 members from SmackDown Live. We have The Miz and Samoa Joe on SmackDown, Finn and Seth on Raw. Then we have the Steel Cage Universal Championship match with Brock and Roman. And Jinder immediately on Raw asked for his rematch at the Greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. So it will be Jeff Hardy versus Jinder Mahal for the United States Championship. This could go a few ways. Also, we have the Bar versus Matt Hardy and Woken Wyatt. This could go a few ways. This could go a few different ways. First off, for the Intercontinental Championship match, somebody from SmackDown could win that. So The Miz or Samoa Joe could win that, leading to a change-up at, Backlash. And with the United States, Jinder could win that, have it go to Raw. I feel like the determinant for this is if Jinder wins the United States. If the United States is before the Intercontinental, if Jinder wins that, you can pretty much guarantee that someone, either The Miz or Samoa Joe, is going to be winning the Intercontinental Championship match. I could also see Finn Balor winning and setting up a nice feud between him and Seth, culminating over a few months, with maybe Seth winning the feud in the end. I don't know. But yeah, and that is currently it. When more people are announced for the Greatest Royal Rumble, I will obviously update you guys. I don't see many more being announced as it is next Friday. Hopefully, more news comes out, more people get announced, maybe like the first half of them or something. I don't know. But we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next. Wow. I will see you all next time. Stay golden. Peace.